Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and found your cat right beside you, completely relaxed, like they chose you out of the entire world? No fear, no distance, just quiet trust. And here's the question most people never stop to ask. Why you? Not the warm blanket, not the cozy corner, not anywhere else in the house, but you. Tonight you're going to see your cat in a completely different way. The hidden language of trust. Cats don't speak with words. They don't explain their feelings. But they communicate in ways that are far more honest than anything spoken. And one of the strongest messages they ever send happens while you're asleep. When a cat chooses to sleep next to you, it is not random behavior. It is not just comfort seeking, it is a decision. Because sleep is the most vulnerable moment for any animal. In nature, that is when danger is highest. Instinct tells them to stay alert, stay hidden, stay alone. But your cat breaks that rule. They choose closeness over caution. And that choice says something powerful. You feel safe to me. That is not small. That is emotional trust at its purest level. Why your presence matters more than comfort. Think about this. Your home is full of soft spots. Sofas, blankets, sunny corners, warm chairs. Your cat has endless places to rest. And yet they come to you. Not because you are the softest place in the house, but because you are the safest feeling in their world. Cats are highly sensitive to energy, routine, and emotion. They notice things most people do not even realize they are expressing. Your breathing when you are calm, your stillness when you are tired, your presence when the world finally slows down. To your cat, you are not just a human in the room. You are a signal of stability, and at night, stability is everything. The power of bonding without words. Have you ever noticed your cat gently rubbing against you before lying down, or circling your pillow before settling in? That is not just habit. It is connection. Cats use scent and closeness as a way of building trust. When they stay near you consistently, they begin to associate your presence with safety. Over time, something interesting happens. Your cat does not just live in your home. They start to feel like they belong with you. And in their world, belonging is everything. Because belonging means protection, familiarity, and security. So when your cat curls up beside you, it is not only resting, it is reinforcing a bond they value deeply. Instinct vs emotion. Even though cats are independent by nature, they still carry ancient survival instincts. In the wild, animals do not sleep near threats. They keep distance, they stay alert, they protect themselves first. So when your cat ignores all of that instinct and still chooses to lie next to you, that says something important. It means trust is stronger than fear. And that is one of the most meaningful emotional shifts an animal can make. It is not about dependency, it is about choice. The quiet way cats say you matter. Cats do not always show affection in obvious ways. They will not always jump into your arms. They will not always follow you loudly around the house. But in quiet moments, especially at night, they express something very real. They stay not because they have to, but because they want to. And sometimes, that silent presence says more than any action ever could. You might be having a stressful day, feeling tired, overthinking life, wondering if anything is stable, and then you notice your cat next to you calm, steady, present. It is almost like they are saying without words, I am here. You are not alone. That feeling alone can change your entire mood. Your cat is learning you. Here is something most people do not realize. Cats do not just observe your actions, they learn your patterns. When you sleep, when you wake up, when your energy slows down, when your mood changes, over time your cat adapts to your rhythm. That is why many cats start resting when you rest, and becoming active when you move. It is not imitation. It is synchronization, a quiet, emotional alignment between two very different species sharing the same space. And that kind of connection does not happen quickly. It builds slowly, night after night, moment by moment. Different ways cats sleep with you if you pay attention. Your cat's sleeping position can also reveal something about how they feel. A cat that curls up tightly may simply be conserving comfort and staying cozy. A cat that stretches out fully near you is often expressing ease and relaxation. A cat that sleeps facing away from you is not ignoring you. It may actually be showing trust by not needing constant awareness. And a cat that presses close to your body is often showing the strongest form of closeness they can express. Not every cat shows affection the same way, but every position has meaning in their own language. When your cat chooses distance. Now here's something important to understand. Sometimes cats change. A cat that once slept next to you might suddenly prefer space. And while it can feel personal, it usually is not. Cats are sensitive to changes in environment, routine, and even emotion. A small shift in the home can feel big to them. Stress, unfamiliar sounds, new surroundings, or simple routine changes can affect their comfort. And sometimes, they just need time. The key is not to panic, but to observe. Because just like closeness is communication, distance can be communication too. What this really means about love, at its core, a cat choosing to sleep near you is not about behavior alone. It is about emotional safety. In a world where everything moves fast, where people feel disconnected, and where trust is often difficult to build, this small moment becomes something powerful, a quiet reminder that connection does not always need words. Sometimes, it looks like a small creature choosing to rest beside you in silence, and that silence carries meaning. So the next time you see your cat curled up next to you at night, do not just think of it as a habit, think of it as a message. A message built from trust, familiarity, and emotional connection. A message that says, "You are my safe place." And in a world where everyone is searching for safety in different ways, that is something truly special. If this made you see your cat differently, take a second to like the video and subscribe for more deep, heartwarming animal insights like this. It helps more people understand the silent language of the pets they love. And now I want to ask you something real. Does your cat sleep next to you? And what do you think they feel when they choose that spot beside you? Tell your story in the comments.